Good afternoon, this is Steve with Born Again Torinos, and I'm bringing you another video because I decided to build in Vault 88. It has such a large build area that I thought it could be fun to do something different, and I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube of other builds of this vault, and I just didn't want to do what everybody else did. So you're going to see it. That out here, really nothing to look at. A lot of the same. Nothing really changed. I just cleaned up just a little bit and took some items. Added this decontamination arch. But the real change is when you get into that big cavern. And here we go. I opted not to do... Oh gosh, he's on the roof. What the heck? Oh my goodness, I've not seen that in this in this before. In other areas of the game, but this is the first time I've come here and seen him on the roof. I didn't want to do the whole atrium build that Bethesda wants you to do. I like doing things unlike what you're told to do. So let's just get a little more of a bird's eye view here. I built, I don't know how many of these houses. And believe it or not, this is a recent build for me. Oh, that just cracks me up that they're on the roof. So what we have is I put a floor in through the whole perimeter, and I wanted it like a community. Yes, it's in the safety of the cave, so they're in the vault, but it's just not built like a vault, but using a lot of the vault assets. But each cabin is numbered. Each one has the basic same layout with slightly different furnishings. There's two little dining areas. And this one over here is the same layout. Just a little bit different stuff. And vault dwellers apparently aren't really good at cleaning up after themselves. Okay, now they're getting to work.
Huh. Guess you're our overseer.
Yeah. Here is just mostly corn. Corn and carrots is what I planted. It's there and over here. Oh gosh, they've made a mess again. We'll just put that over there for now. Oh, look at it glitch through. That's nice. And it's possessed. Let's just take it, get it out of there. So there is, how many stores we got? We've got the clinic, and it is manned, has one physician.
If you need fixing up, let's get a look at you.
And it's equipped to take care of pretty much everything that you would run into here. And before I destroyed the Institute, I looted it. So I took so much stuff out of there. Just because I knew I was going to be doing something like this and I wanted things to place about. So we have one general, okay, the clinic, general store, a Quickie Mart,
Anybody need help with anything?
clothing store, and Guns R Us. And then it continues on with the dwellings. So from 2, and I went to the edge. You can see, really filled this place up. So it even has an alley. You could hide something in here. I mean, this could have been another place to grow crops. But it continues on. Not only do they not clean up after themselves in the cafeteria, they don't close doors, apparently. But they're each just slightly different. Oh, look at that. That I go away and things just fall down. Why did that glitch through? That's not how I left it. That's that pristine lamp that you get in the Institute. And those glowing cups. Now, I wonder, because there's a lot of those lamps here, I wonder if they all did that. So how many do we got? We got 3, 4. Look at that, they all did it. I'm going to have to go through and fix them all. Oh, that's weird. Weird. Okay. So, we've got 13 of them. Look at that, every single one of them. That means I can't use them if they're going to glitch. Weird. Okay. But you can see they all look a little different. Oh, and we got our beacon, which somehow can beam through solid earth. And here's my power. It just glitched right into the wall. Don't know why, but I was very pleased because it got it out of the way. Super reactor. It only just not in my way at all. Because I was going to leave that dirt anyway. And it just snapped in. So yeah, I'll take that. And so we'll take a look at those little stores. So you saw the clinic. General store. Oh, and I love these street lights. They seem to be my go-to street light just because they just have to be in proximity of something with power and you don't have to wire them and they just light up. Here we have the general store. Stocked with all sorts of goodies. I don't know why things get knocked around. It's like, I don't know, maybe the NPCs come in and sometimes I come in one of these rooms and there'll be 6 or 7 of them all in here crowded around. And they're all talking to me at the same time. But this is, gosh, look at all of the ground. That's it. I'm going to nuke this place. They don't deserve such a nice place. Ingrates. That's a general store. Then we have the Quickie Mart, which you can get alcohol and soft drinks, as well as food, you know, that you would in any Quickie Mart. At least this stuff hasn't fallen off yet.
I don't think I ever want to go up
so you
top
can get
again
yourself some sugar bombs and some nuclear material, like any Quickie Mart. But I started getting bored going and getting things to stock because in this playthrough I didn't have to get any of this stuff because I didn't need it. So it was very fun and liberating, but once I decided to stock these stores, I had to go do a whole bunch of runs and pick up stuff and then placing it. So that's the Quickie Mart. Clothing. I don't know where she went. There's a woman who I have assigned to this. But we have all sorts of stuff. Anything you would want, from just clothing to armor, helmets, glasses, wigs. That's this store. And the last one is guns. Well, at least he's on the job. And it's seemingly fitting to have a weapons workbench in here. And that's that. That's this room. Oh no, well, this lower part. Now we go above to me, the overseer's quarters. Now we have this level up here, this to overlook these morons. Yeah, they're really starting to cheese me off. Now this area up here has this catwalk that overlooks the whole thing. Then we go up to the last level. To my area. And this is as high as you can get. And you know the Neelas that Tinker Tom gives you to go place about? I had one on me before I killed him. And I set it on this trunk, and it was really cool. It had a oscilloscope on it that was moving, and I thought, oh, that looks great. When I came back, it was gone. I guess you're only supposed to place them where you're supposed to place them, so the game took it away. That's a shame. But this is the crafting area. Relaxation TV area. I like how the lights work in the on the rocks. My dining area. And here we have the office. What? Wow, things are getting dropped into these. Huh. That's one way to get stuff. Just place containers and it'll get filled. And then it's the sleeping area. I gotta get another pillow. And I glitched together with the rug glitch there. 2 beds so I could make a nice queen size bed. Queen or king, I don't know. And then over here, you've got the magazine racks. And I didn't go out to get bobbleheads. It's just if I ran across one, I grabbed it. Because I really just kind of goofed off this run. and did what I wanted to do. So I guess for not trying, that's okay to get a third of them. Oh, that turned again. I had this turned. Why does it turn away on its own? That is so odd. Okay, that is this portion of the vault. And a friend of mine said, hey, have you ever built one of the houses you grew up in? And I did, so I'll show you a childhood house. And my current house that I own. Oh, guess what? I have to let the dog in. Hold on. Yeah. I told you it never fails. And I didn't even let him out, knowing I was going to record this, so my wife must have let him out. Okay. Down here. Here's another area that I was thinking of building in. There's a lot of space to build, but this little area here was an incline of rocks to get over, to get to the water purifier. So I just made it tidier with actual stairs. Then you get to the area here, and it's got a nice little boardwalk to for, I guess, working on and checking on the equipment. I thought about making a pool, having this area not have this boardwalk, but be enclosed and a ladder going in, so it'd be a swimming area, but who wants to swim in that? Okay, this house is a little tiny house that I grew up in when I was a little kid, and it was really easy to make it the exact dimensions. There was so much room here. This was all water here. This is that pond that's normally here. So it was a nice build area. But this is 540 Date Street. And so I furnished it as as it was when I was a kid, where all the furniture was. And we always put our Christmas tree in that corner there. But it's so odd because it is exactly the same size as the house I grew up in. Only my yard was prettier. Isn't that just so weird? It's trippy. And there was my dad's desk, and this is where I sat on the ground in the late 60s and watched black and white cartoons. And the little tiny bathroom, my parents' room, and my room with my brother's. It was so fun. I did it in an afternoon too. It was so easy to do. It's kind of interesting though that NPCs don't venture down here. I guess it's not in their scripting. So I wanted a technician here working. So we just have a sub-mannequin. So he is forever vigilant. He's the best NPC I have. He actually does his job. So that's one house. And nothing up there that I've done. So let's race over to my current house, which is much larger than the little house I grew up in. Which is still there. It's in Boulder City, and it's I got to see in it for the first time since the 60s because it was for sale, and I went online and looked at the pictures of inside the house, and it was exactly as I remembered it. That's always nice to have closure like that. Now this house is where I'm at now. And we'll go in the craft room door. This is where my wife and I use our computers, and I wish we had more assets to decorate with that I actually have in my house. Like I have a wall of vintage guitars here, and probably about 50 1/18 scale die-cast cars on the wall there. And this is her craft area. And then the back door, we have our deck, covered deck, big covered deck, and a half-acre. But it's in a vault now. And then we go into the kitchen. Now, my stove looks a little better than this one, but this is my kitchen and dining nook, and then our front door and into our living room, which we have a fireplace here, but there's no asset for a fireplace in this game. So that I do have a 15-foot bookshelf going across here, which I kind of put in. And there's our dining room, and it looks very much like our dining room. And then the hallway down to the bedroom. This is my house is built in the 50s. It's a mid-century modern rancher, and built in 54, and it still has the original. The main bathroom is unchanged, so it's got a pink toilet, pink tub, and pink sink, and Formica countertop with glitter and swirls in it, and it's really cool. And I've decorated it with a starburst. In my real one, it's all decorated with mid-century 50s decor, and I have my starburst clothes hamper there. And down here, down the hall, we had the bedroom and the bathroom. This was, for some reason, really difficult for me to get the scale because this seems much smaller than my big bedroom, which has a separate room here. So I didn't get it exactly right, apparently. I think I know what I did wrong too, because they did an addition in the 70s to the house, and I don't have room to put it in, so it kind of scrunched things. Now downstairs in the basement, I have my man cave. My kids all grew up and moved out, so I took it over as my man cave, all the rooms, and have my pool table and all of our prepping foods and stuff there, and my console stereos that I have, and my game room, which I have all the video game consoles and everything in here, and the artwork paintings I have that I've done. I have them all over in this room and in this room, and then the laundry room. I wish we could use the ones that you see in the game. They have really nice washers and dryers and ovens and stuff for the kitchen, but they're not in our ability to build, and I don't use mods, so that's just how it is. And my furnace room, and then our guest bedroom we have down here. I do parody paintings where I take an existing painting and I add something from video games and from pop culture and cartoons and movies and stuff into the painting, and scan them, high-res scans, and sell the prints. And this one here, I did this painting exactly like this that I offer for sale, and I have my original hanging right there in my house. So I put the one in the game in the same spot I had the real painting. So every time I go downstairs, I see this cat from Fallout at full size, and it looks just like that. So other people can have that as well. And that is it. Now, we can leave here because I believe I haven't shown you. I thought I showed one settlement, but I don't. When I was looking back at the videos, I didn't see it, so I must have skipped it. So let's see if we can. I think we can get out of here without crashing. We'll give it a shot. If not, as usual, if it crashes, this will be the end of this video, so it'll be a nice short one. But I don't think that I showed Somerville Place before. And if I didn't, you'll like it because it really came out well. And here's one of my cats come to visit. How you doing? And since I've built almost every settlement now, I'm kind of thinking about starting a new run. I might go back and go to New Vegas. I might play that again. Now that I'm here, this might get attacked, but I put a perimeter wall in. And this is the structure.
My back hurts, feet hurt, everything hurts.
Got these tucked away. It's funny is this is right next to a marsh with all sorts of water, but the build area doesn't go right. It goes right up to it, so you can't put in anything to get water.
How many blisters I got.
Here is the entrance to the big entryway foyer. Got a little seating area there. Yeah, a little neoplasticism art. Get up here. I just like big areas. I like space. I hate cramped. These are all open, obviously. And I just love how it goes all the way up. Lets light in. Then we move up here. Another area for whatever. When we get up in here, then we have a little area. This is the residence area here that they can get something to eat. And then we have the individual nice high ceilinged rooms. And then you get to the entertainment room. But decorating is not my thrill. Building the buildings is what I like. If I really had my way, I wouldn't decorate any of them because I just want to build them, and then as soon as I get it built, I want to move on and not spend the time decorating. So doing that vault was a stretch for me to actually furnish it and put in, you know, the individual little assets. That's very new to me. To really go in detail. But I do like this open area here. And you'll get a sense of how high it is. And when this gets attacked, I can just sit here and pick off the raiders or whoever's attacking. But since this is not built on a hill, a slope, the entire area, this is not very high up off the ground. Still, nothing can get up here, but this is the closest point to the ground. I think that's even survivable if I didn't have this armor, the free fall armor. I'd probably get hurt jumping off it, but that's pretty shallow. And then you get over here and it's massive. This is the kind of day I love in Fallout. Gloomy. Lay down. Okay. And this tree, I don't think it's in the way. But here's that face of the building. No, it doesn't stop me. That's good. Oh. Yeah, I got the splatter gun, but this gun here is a submachine gun that I have. I have explosive rounds. It's really fun to use. You just got to remember not to shoot anything close or you get splash damage. It's fun to shoot though. Well, that's this one. This is Somerville. I just left the house the same. And since the attackers spawn inside, it was a real waste for me to put walls up and to put anything, any weapons out here, because the only thing these things shoot is if something wanders by. The things that spawn in all right around the campfire. So now, let's get away from here, and we will who's this?
Oh, hell no! This ain't over!
It's over to me. He runs away. You talk tough. So we'll get far enough away because I'm pretty sure that's big enough that if I fast travel near it or in view of it, it will crash. Sounds like a bug is chasing me, but I'm not sure. Oh, that was a Mirelurk I just heard. There's one right there. Oh boy. Oh, did something shoot? Oh my goodness! It was like something shot at me. I thought I saw something shoot over my head. I'll have to check that on the playback. They Mirelurk tape this gun. He's still here. Something's still alive. Okay, I think I'm good enough to fast travel. I finished Sanctuary. Don't crash. Don't you dare crash. I'm warning you. It has crashed in the middle of playing too. I think I'm kind of pushing it to the limit here. I have noticed though, it hasn't crashed on me yet. Fast traveling to these large settlements. It seems to be when you leave, when it doesn't like it. It picked a rad storm to pop into. I think I will sleep this off and try and have a nicer day here. Let's see if this cleans it up. That is more like it. I hear birds. Okay, now you saw this building. I furnished the mid-century modern house. I'll stay clear of Preston because now he's yakking up a storm talking to me. Come on, Thor.
At least it's not raining.
Thanks to me. And those buildings are the same, but I added this little building here. And it's on a slope. So I really had to build it up to make it level. And it looks like they're using it because the door is open. All these quarters are the same. It's individual rooms for these guys. And then we got a little recreation area. And then I wanted to build on the water. So we have this little area that is completely on water. Of course, it's not furnished. And it will never be furnished. Because my interest level is getting dangerously close to 0. So that's what we've... No, I didn't add anything else, I'm pretty sure. I do know where the 3 spawn points are. And oddly, I don't think I've been attacked since I put them in. This is a spawn point here. Stay clear, Preston. Just in case. He can sit there and hum to himself. Right here is the second spawn point.
Don't much care for good neighbor.
And right here is the third. Go lay down. Now my dog wants out again. Go lay down. Right here. So I'm covered. I don't even need these ones here. And they would annihilate anything that came across the bridge. But I think I've kind of had my fill of building for a while. Now I just think I'm going to play the game normally, start over, and find a fun way to play that's not normal. I just kind of hate following the rules. Push the boundaries. Wow, sounds awfully nice here with the birds. Doesn't sound like post-apocalyptic. Okay, I guess we'll... Is there anything else to show you? I may have to look at the map and see. Let's see here. Is there anywhere else? I didn't build in Nukaworld on this run because all I did was go over there and beat the gauntlet. Became the what do they call the over boss, and got the splatter cannon and left. So that's not been done. What else did I not show you? I thought I ran across another one that I didn't show you, but that is just not coming to mind. So I guess we'll just end this here. Let's jump off of here. Every time I leave, I like to try and make it to the ground or off this corner here. See if we can not touch water. Yay, success. Okay. That's it. I don't know if I'll be filming anything for a while because I gotta reevaluate what I'm gonna do. I think, you know how you can get bored or tired of something, you know, even a game you love, and kind of getting there because there's not an excitement of, ooh, I want to build there. I haven't built there yet since I've done it all now. So now it's just kind of, you know, I built Vault 88 and now interest is waning. Oh wow, look. Look at that. Did not fill in. Wonder how close I can get before it gets in. Yeah, that's usually full of trees. We got us a glitch. Starting to fill in. No, it still looks sparse, doesn't it? Doesn't it look not as full as usual? I don't know. We'll go see. Somebody here? Somebody has a death wish. Oh, let me back up. I don't want to hurt myself. Hey, you guys are low level. Well, you probably don't have anything good on you being low level. We'll get some ammo off you. Come back here, torso. Well, purple blood, maybe? What are you? Don't need any guns, that's for sure. Well, maybe it filled in. Looky here. Why are you not moving? I've seen this before. I don't think I can. Well, let's see. Let's see. Just roam.
Do not interfere with security operations.
I don't think. Yeah, I'm at the edge here. He's not following me. I think he is. Let's see how far he'll follow me. He's pretty fast. Look at that, how it's not filling in. That is really odd. I've never seen that. That is glitch central. See how he does in water. He's coming. What you gonna do? No problemo. All right. Off to Sanctuary. Let's just put in there. Hello? There he is. he's booking now. There's a good vehicle on your side. We'll cross that. What's he gonna do? Are you kidding me? I'm gonna come over here. Come on. He doesn't want to cross the water. Yep, that's the problem. See how he navigates these rocks. He sure overheats a lot. Alright, where are you? His mapping's trying to navigate down. There he comes. Guys, looks like he's ready to explode. Lay down. I hear him. Where the heck is he? Oh, there he is. Hiding in the bushes. Okay, run over these bodies. Oh, he avoided them. That's weird. What, he can go 20 yards and he has to cool off? I don't know if we can tell him to patrol here.
Security operations.
Over here.
Let's see if he stays there. He's not moving. All right, we'll call it. Ah, where's he going? Don't be following me. He's still coming. I could get a bird's eye view of him. I can't see him. don't think he's following me. I think I'm safe. I'll check on him later. All right, well, we'll call it quits. Oh, I hear him. What the heck? He is trying to follow me. Oh, geez, Louise.
Security operations.
Okay, this isn't going to work for me. I wonder if he'll get up the top. I could shut him down. He's trying to get in. I have a feeling he's going to make it to the top. Maybe if he can see me, he won't try. Looks like he tried to go up the steps. Well, I don't think I want to just sit here and stare at you. All right. Well, we'll call it quits here, and I'll check on him later. Maybe I don't want to save because of the glitchiness of the surroundings. I think I'll quit and not save. It's kind of bugging me. So we'll end it here. Thank you for watching. Thanks for checking out these videos. I hope you liked them, and hopefully I'll see you again. If you like this stuff, please subscribe and click on the bell for notifications for new videos, and hopefully like the video, and I might see you in another video. Thank you and good night.